The hashtag #MeToo swept first through the film world and then the entire world, laying bare truths and exposing the abuse of power. We can no longer ignore these realities. It's not enough to say that the men that I've luckily shared my working life with have been beacons of good practice. It's about a larger responsibility for the world in which we live. Like Thomas said in the beginning, it's a world turned upside down. Clearly, our industry needs a mechanism put in place so that people can, with a certain amount of discretion, find a safe haven for their complaints. One idea is to set up a sort of helpline. As senior women working in the industry, if we're available, we can genuinely assist.
In Poland, we live in politically difficult times. In Poland, an open response to hashtag #MeToo has triggered accusations that women and their aggressive liberation are depriving men of their honor. We live in a country where neither feminism nor gender-related ideas have gained widespread social acceptance. In the country where a question about women's right to choose is answered with a statement, and I quote here, "Women forced to give birth to terminally ill children should blame nature, not the politicians." Even though we already raised our voices, we still need volume to condemn any form of bullying, harassment, violence, and humiliation. Women's liberation movement knows no borders. United, we stand.
In Sweden, the Me Too movement caught fire on day one, and we are still burning. And we are burning with anger at ourselves for not knowing who to blame, anger at the structures that we thought was the way to live in. Women of all walks of life have come forth telling their stories. Each story sparked another. We are in the middle of a social revolution. We are going to keep on saying Me Too, because we are fighting a system that we can only challenge by collective rage and not individual shame.
As John Steinbeck said back in the 60s, I also believe that the only thing that men still do better than women today is wearing a beard. I was born and raised in the communist Romania, where we were taught that women are equal to men. I still live in a kind of democratic Romania, where the rate of domestic violence is one of the highest in the whole Europe. And I feel that what is happening today in the world, it's also my fault, my guilt, and my failure. And so I think that us, as filmmakers, we have to assume it, finding ways to change this situation, as victimizing doesn't help much. We have the duty to create awareness through our works. We need to use our best things, our brains and our souls, our hearts, our talent and our craft to make possible to better open the eyes of the audience, of our public, in order to build a better world with our tools, the films.
We have to listen and learn from the people we work with. The fire started in our industry, but if we're clever, there's nothing to stop us from leading by example and turning the world the right way up again. Come on, ladies.